Hi guys, welcome to Cooking with the Cabinets. My name is Matt, and we are going to get started today.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to do something just a little bit different. Today we're going to make some homemade pasta. So start out with about 1 cup of flour. I'm not too terribly accurate on this. You're not going to see a whole lot. Make yourself a well in your flour. You're going to crack 2 eggs into this flour. One, two. Alright. Take yourself out a fork. You're not going to be using it a whole lot for this, but you do want to use it to get your eggs nice and beat. Alright. Alright, so with your eggs beat, now you're going to want to add about a teaspoon of salt. And this does need the salt. And about 2 tablespoons of oil. And you're just going to combine all of this. Alright, until it just starts to come together. Alright. And you'll see that it's going to form kind of a shaggy dough pretty quickly. When it gets to this point, alright, scrape your spatula down. And then you're going to add just a little bit of water at a time. I have about a quarter, not even a quarter of a cup there. You're going to add, half a tablespoon at a time. Just enough to get the rest of it to go from a shaggy dough to a looser. To get it to finish come together like it's a full-on dough. And it shouldn't take much to be able to get it into a ball of sorts. Alright, and when that happens, go ahead and take your flour container out. You're going to just use your same measuring cup and put just a little bit of flour over here on the corner. That is what I call hand flour. You're going to use that all throughout this process. Take whatever jewelry off because the dough will get in there. Get your hands floured. And get in here. You need your dough. And if for whatever reason you added too much water, you can get in there with some more flour and tighten it up a little bit. You shouldn't need much. But you're just going to go about kneading this for close to 10 minutes until it stops being sticky. Let's see, I actually need a good bit more flour here, so I'm just going to take that and get your dough turned over. I'm actually going to plop this dough right down into my hand flour. Work on getting some more flour in there because my mixture turned out a little bit wetter than I intended. And you're just going to go about kneading all of this together, and that should take about 10 minutes of kneading. After about 10 minutes of kneading, your dough is going to be pretty well pliable and also not sticky. What I do is I start at the top and I tuck it into a little ball. Alright, get it down. Put just a little bit more flour over the top of it. And you're going to let that sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes, but 30 minutes would be ideal. That's going to be your time to rest, and it's going to let your dough really set so that it'll be a lot easier to handle here in a little bit. Alright, so our pasta dough has been sitting for about 15 minutes. Go ahead and make sure that there's still a good chunk of flour on the bottom, and make sure that there's a good chunk of flour on your workstation. You're going to take this, and I tend to break it down in quarters. You can rip it like I've done, or you can use a knife. That is totally up to you. Alright, so you got our dough broken down. Then you're going to just get some flour on your hands and flour your rolling pin. That's going to help keep this from sticking. You can also use a heavy glass bottle, or I have used a can of vegetables. But alright, you're going to roll it out, flip it over, and roll it out some more. And you're going to want to try to get this pretty thin. Okay. And once you get it down to your desired thickness, alright, I have it down pretty thin. Pull it off of whatever surface you're rolling on. And see, I didn't flour my surface well enough. Either my surface wasn't floured well enough, or my dough wasn't floured well enough. Because my dough stuck to my surface. Give it a little bit more flour. And because I have a hole, we're going to flip it back in half. And we're just going to repeat the process of rolling it out. Back to your desired thinness. Alright. And if you get parts that stick off to the side like this, just roll them back in. Alright. And there you have it. Get that rolled out. There we go. Alright, so we've got our desired thinness. And now what I'm going to do is fold it a little bit, add some extra flour. It's going to help keep it from sticking. Fold it. Alright. Now we're just going to set this for now, while we're working on the rest of our dough, into something dry. And that's going to give it time to rest some more before we cut it down into whatever pasta we like. Alright. And then we repeat the process 3 more times. Finishing up my 4th one here. And one of the nice things about this is as you do it, you'll get better at it. And that's the thing with cooking, is it's all about experimenting and having fun with it. Alright, so now we have all 4 of those done. Now you're going to let these sit for another 10 to 15 minutes. And that'll give those times to set and give you the ability to cut them down into the size pasta that you would like. Alright, so while this is going, we've got some water working over here to bring it up to a boil. We're going to go ahead and take these, and I make sure they're rolled really good. And the fact that it's coming apart like that is even better. I take my good kitchen knife and just cut my pasta up. Alright. And as you pull it off, it should pull out into strands. I'm actually going to go ahead and pull it all the way apart really quick. And then roll it right back up. Just to make extra sure that it's going to come all the way apart. Don't want super thick parts compared to the rest. Or it doesn't cook correctly. And this one is actually not coming apart like it's supposed to. Which means that I did not put enough flour into it before I sealed it. But we're going to toss this in flour like this, and it's going to keep these noodles from sticking to each other And before you put it in the water, you're going to want to shake all that excess flour off. Alright. There we go. Alright. Haley! Alright, so get these all the way pulled apart. Yeah, pull up a chair, squirrely girl.
So, what are we making?
We're making homemade noodles.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's this?
This is water that's working on coming up to a boil, and this is our pasta sauce.
Oh.
Alright, when your water's boiling and your noodles are good, shake some of the excess flour out and drop them into your water. I'm going to use my trusty spider strainer here. Just get in there and give them a good stir. And work on keeping them all separate. Now you want to get the water back up to a boil pretty quickly. And then let those cook for about 2 minutes.
Now it's chocolate.
Alright, while your noodles are going, like I said, they only need about 2 minutes to cook before they get moved in here. But you're going to go ahead and add some milk to your pasta sauce.
Oh.
I mean, it sounds weird to add milk to this, I know. But it's going to add a creaminess to it, and it's a heck of a lot better than adding just water. Alright.
Oh, looks like they're done.
No, they're not done, but they do need to be stirred.
Yeah, well, the water's kind of white.
Yeah, that's all the flour from the noodles cooking off.
Oh.
Right, your noodles have been going for about 2 minutes. Watch your head, Haley. So you take the noodles from the water, and you're just going to add them straight to your pasta. Okay? Now, a little pasta water never hurt anybody.
Is the water still gonna be in there?
There's some water in there, yeah. You're going to bring that back up to a boil and let that finish the rest of your noodles. You're going to go ahead and shimmy this down in here. Alright. And you're just going to let that marry for a little bit. And once it's done, once it all gives a chance to soak up some of that beautiful pasta sauce, you have dinner.
Oh.
Homemade tomato pasta sauce and homemade noodles.
Oh. And
Thank you guys for coming to my kitchen. I hope you guys have a wonderful afternoon. Bye.